Formaggio, cheese. This will satisfy the cheese lover in your family, and the recipes are simple and delicious. A cheesy craving. This velvety combination of cream cheese and goat cheese paired with favas and artichokes makes a great rustic dip. I liven up a green salad with crispy green apples and flavorful provolone. A rainbow of stuffed vegetables, bell peppers, eggplant, squash, and zucchini are topped with an authentic provolone that creates an irresistible cheesy crust. Che delizia! Una cucina piena di formaggi. Allora andiamo in cucina. Intingolo di fave, carciofi e caprino al forno. Italians love their cheese. They're one of the greatest producers in diversity of different cheeses in all of Europe. And so today is going to be a cheesy show. And we're going to make a great baked cheese dip. So we begin with favas. They're best when they're fresh. You could buy them frozen and they will be just as good. So they come in pods like this. And what you do, you just kind of get right in there and just crack them open, just like that. The beans are nestled in this pod and you continue to clean them off until you finish. This you throw away. Once you have them all cleaned out of the pod, you blanch them in hot water and then you put them in ice water to cool them. And what I do is I actually nip a piece on one end and then just squeeze the fava right out. So you nip a piece on one end and you squeeze the fava out. One more. Just nip it and squeeze it out. And that's the fava story. So let's go now to this dip. And this is a glorious dip. It's really good, simple. Let's begin with the goat cheese first. Let's put that in. Then cream cheese. Let's give it a whirl so that just kind of mix it together. Okay. Then let's add lemon juice, lemon rind. That kind of freshens it up. Artichoke. And these artichokes are, you can buy in the can or frozen. They're cleaned and pre-cooked. You can clean your own and cook them, but these will do just as well. Okay, I love scallions. And scallions are great because they're available year-round. And the cooked and peeled favas. So let's give it a whirl. I think that's it. I like mine a little chunky, and here it is. We're all set in a baking dish. It'll bake in here, and you'll bring it to the table just as is. And whenever you are kind of baking things, empty it out all in the center so you don't get the sides dirty because you want to present it nicely. And you kind of nestle it towards the edges like this. Again, get everything in there. You don't want to waste anything. You want it to settle in there. And then we're going to put a topping. And the topping is some panko, which is breadcrumbs, rough breadcrumbs, and some grated cheese, just like that. You mix it together, and this will make a great topping for you. Okay. And you just sprinkle it on top. So this is easy. I like to serve it warm, but you know, you can bake it a day or even two in advance and then serve it when your guests come. You put it in a preheated 375-degree oven, half an hour, 40 minutes, and it will create a great crust on top. And it'll be just delicious and will render your next party a success. Celebrate like an Italian. Merenda. In Italy, there is this poetic tradition of enjoying la merenda. The farmers would go out in the field before the sun came up, and by the time 10 o'clock came around, they were hungry. They needed some nourishment. La merenda. And it also comes from a verb, merere, which means to deserve. So that means that they earned their merenda. And usually the merenda was light but flavorful. Things like freshly made ricotta with some cherry jam, or you can present a beautiful tagliere like this, a board of some salami, prosciutto, some wonderful cheeses with some fruits, or pane and pomodoro, which was the basic and the simplest, some toasted bread and a ripe tomato. And you kind of take the seeds off, and I'm cutting it because I want the pulp to come out, and you rub the bread. So you see how the tomato comes out, and you let it kind of steep in. Just like that. A drizzle, just a drizzle of oil on the bread. And of course, a little bit of wine. A little bit of wine was also appreciated at that time in the morning to build up those energies. Everybody deserves a merenda, a quick snack now and then. I'm certainly gonna have one today. Here is the nice and bubbly, right out of the oven spread. I wanted to show it to you how it bubbles and how it's delicious. So, what's good to have with this? Toast, garlic toast, regular toast, some tarallis. I'm gonna take a piece of a good toast. Just like that, and I love the crust. Spread it just like this, and I'm gonna taste it for you. Delicious. The bread is crunchy. There's a nice acidity, the lemon juice, and also there's that kind of complex flavor of the goat cheese, the sweetness of the fava, the artichokes, just delicious. If you make this, you're gonna have a great party.
To learn more about Lidia, access to videos, and to get recipes, tips, techniques, and much more, visit us online at lidiasitaly.com.